Hi, my name is Judu Silva. I'm the lead character for NSG. The Nurturing Sustainable Generations Uganda is an initiative that aims at developing a sense of care for planet Earth, whilst contributing to positive mindsets of the global populations towards development and protection or conservation of nature and life on planet Earth. We have a variety of videos on YouTube, our YouTube platform, and we've talked more about the Nurturing Sustainable Generations Uganda. We talked about climate change. We talked about habitats conservation. We introduced habitats conservation. Those are the key issues in the environment. We said one is climate action, climate change. And for that, we are looking at climate action. 2, we looked at habitats conservation or long-term health of our ecosystems. And that is for environmental degradation. That is to address environmental degradation. We looked at sustainable trade with sustainable tourism taking center stage, and also other sustainable enterprises like aquaculture, fish farming and beekeeping, and then other things. So the other is affordable and renewable energy resources use and adoption, and then we looked at sanitation and hygiene. Those are the key issues we are going to look at. We've had our researches, we have presented our researches, they are there online. Just check it out. We have a great history of our videos on YouTube, and are talking about more, all brought to you by the Nurturing Sustainable Generations Initiative movement. Now, we said in one of our videos, I remember, we said we are going to get the NSG shirts, the Nurturing Sustainable Generation shirts, and if you look clearly at me, I'm donning one. Yeah, I'm putting on one, and it's really green. So NSG, we are green as we are going to green Mother Earth. We have to take back planet Earth to pre-industrial levels below 1.5 degrees centigrade. This is our aim, to contribute to climate, to conservation of our natural resources that were given to us or provided to us by God. So today we are going to look at my research. Now, I came up with research on how we can tackle some of the key environmental issues like environmental degradation. I sat down and did this research, and today I want to share it with you. And probably if another person also does that, we shall get knowledge and ideas to contribute to tackle most of these most pressing issues in the environment. You cannot do it alone, or governments can't do it alone, but if we, with combined effort, me, you, the other person, like that, trust me, we can come to the bottom of all the issues affecting nature or our environment, including us, because we are the ones living in that environment. Now, we are on goal 2. Our goal 2 was long-term health of our ecosystems or habitats conservation. That's my research where it's centered. But the goal was habitats conservation, and we are talking about habitats conservation in response to environmental degradation that is going on around the globe. So I think official statement of this goal, it says, take with urgent action habitats management, development and conservation by ensuring that the available and remaining ecological systems and all habitats that harbor both terrestrial and aquatic life are maximally protected and or conserved through minimizing through minimizing, supporting, and or advocating for an end to activities aimed at hurting nature. Look at the definition of my goal, official statement of my goal. It says, take with urgent action habitats management, development, and conservation by ensuring that the available and remaining ecological systems or habitats that harbor both terrestrial and aquatic life are maximally protected and or conserved through minimizing, supporting, or advocating for an end to activities aimed at hurting nature. That's the goal statement. Now it says, this goal has a proposed 9 targets. I propose 9 targets to this goal. The goal has a proposed 9 targets, each of which has a wide range or covers a wide range of issues covering habitats conservation. The targets include as follows. Target 1 is modernize and properly plan land use activities. Target 2 is increase the use of indigenous knowledge and public participation in development of sustainable strategies aimed at nature conservation. Our target 3 was to increase food security, productivity, and environmental performance for sustainable enterprises. Target 4 is to increase support, manage, advocate, and adopt the green villages or green villaging concept. Our target number 5 is to ensure mainstreaming of investments in improved resource management, in brackets land and water management, through rightful or proper allocation, and or revising the manner in which financial support is distributed or allocated to several natural resources departments and all sectors in an attempt to develop or revamp them. Our target number 6 was to increase support for integrated resources and landscape management. Our target 7 is support capacity building, particularly in community-based management and conservation of natural resources. The number 8th target is develop climate concern among local communities and citizens. And our last target, number 9, is to increase support for institutional and policy reforms, particularly for strengthening natural resource rights and existence. These targets will be measured by between 13 to 14 indicators used to assess their progress. I even put the indicators that will be used to measure our targets. That is how far I've gone with my research towards nature and nature conservation. Now, a brief introduction. Habitats conservation is so vital in mainstreaming biodiversity, which is flora and fauna, which is an essential part of global food security. That's according to Pierce in 1994. So in our next, we are going to read a brief introduction about habitats conservation.